Well, hi everyone. It's good to be back in the church again, and just to let you know, there's a few bits and pieces that are changing at the moment around in the life of the church. We are trying to set up to fit as many people safely in the church as we can. That takes a little bit of energy and aptitude and effort and thought, and so we are now probably looking at the capacity of the church being 27 households. That's 27 households. So if you're thinking of a household, what's a household? Well, a household's anyone who's living in your house. However, we have now changed the setup of the church. If you've been coming along for a few weeks, you'll notice that you will have noticed that we have rows of 2 up the side and then 4 up the middle. We've actually changed that now, so we've got 2 up the side as before, but we've now got 3 columns of 2 chairs going up the middle as well. So that's what's increased our capacity. Families can come. We've got at the back, the far corner, we've got 2 sets of 4 chairs for families to come in and sit together. Otherwise, if there's more families than that, you'll need to use 2 different chairs. That's not a problem. We're quite welcoming to people coming along and doing that. We don't mind that. We are asking, if possible, not everything is possible, but where possible, that you book in before you come. It's not because only people who book in can come, because there's some people who are not online and who are coming and can't do that. It just gives us a sense of how many people are coming. On Sunday we had 32 people come, and the church was quite busy. If that's 32 people, not 32 households, but the church was quite busy. That was what made us think, well, let's increase the capacity to what we can manage. If the church was to get any bigger than this, then we would be looking at when we live streaming to other rooms in the building, and then setting those up so that they are like this one, able to take different groups of people. We have the capacity to live stream into another 2 rooms in the building, an extra room if we had to, if we use the fun factory at the back. So we could increase the capacity quite significantly, but at the moment we're just trying to deal with what we've got, and we aren't live streaming, so that's where we're at. The other thing we're doing this Sunday that's going to be a bit different is we're actually going to do a communion service, and so that's going to have to happen a little bit differently as well. And what we're going to have to do there is we're going to have to allow 2 stations on either side of the stage for communion, and for people to come down from one side, go through, follow the one-way system, go round, and people on the other side to come down, take bread and wine, go through and come round. The bread's going to be cut up into cubes and spread out across a tray, so people aren't touching lots of different bread, and the cups are going to be spread out so people don't touch lots of different cups. So we're moving things forward. We're following the government guidelines. And we are looking to do things as safely as possible. With all things in all shapes at the moment, we cannot guarantee public safety in the midst of a public health emergency, although we are reasonably confident that we're mitigating as much as we possibly can. But so that's just giving a little bit of insight into what's going on. The other thing that we're looking to perhaps do slightly differently on Sunday as well, kind of watching and spotting where the squeak points are in terms of the services, is we're going to use both of these exits to exit out of. I feel like a flight attendant. We will exit out of both over the wing. No, we'll exit out of both of these doors and exit into the car park on both sides. It just means that people don't feel like they've got people queuing up next to them in the aisle, but things are a little more free moving and able to dissipate more quickly and more easily. So that's where we're at with church at the moment. As I say, just don't let that put you off coming into church. We are still putting together online services. We have now ordered all the most of the equipment for live streaming, so within the next 4 weeks I'm hoping that we will be up and running with live streaming the services, so they'll actually be able to be part of the service that's going on here. And as necessary, as things develop, maybe we'll move back to 2 services just to allow more capacity later on as well. We have to work quite a lot of these things out as to how we move things forward. So keep praying for us. We're praying for you. Keep in touch with each other. Keep in touch with me. You can contact me on the phone. The church phone has now been diverted back into the church as Sue's off. You can email me as usual. But we'd love to be catching up and keeping up with people in the life of the church. Just say, Lord bless you, and we'll hopefully see you very, very soon.